Hey everyone, GMX here, and welcome back to our Let's Play as Coupe, where we're going for a diplomatic win. Yes, that's what we're going for. We have 16 out of 20 diplomatic victory points. We have the World's Fair going on, and I don't think we're going to be winning this one. We would earn a diplomatic victory point through that, so I think we're going to have to get it through World Congresses. So we have a couple turns for that, but in the meantime, what I'm going to do is continue to get up infrastructure throughout my empire, and then I'm going to be actually trying to buy diplomatic favor from the AI. So like Mansa Musa, who has a ton, I want to be able to outvote them. So I'm going to be doing things like this, where I'm going to go through and see how much they're blocking that stuff. I might be too close to a diplomatic victory for that to actually happen. So let's see, would anyone? Nope. I don't think anyone's going to be selling me diplomatic favor. So I'm going to have to increase that somehow. That way I can vote in those world congresses to ensure that I can get a diplomatic victory. So let's go ahead and choose some production, get in this game real quick. But before we go ahead and start the game, I want to ask you, the viewers, what would be your favorite type of victory condition? Go ahead and leave your comment down below. I'm going to be liking everyone's comments because I kind of want to hear what you guys have to say. Personally, my favorite is either scientific or a culture win. Those are really fun for me, but I want to hear your opinions as well. All right, in this city, I think what we're going to do is go for things like ancient walls, because I'm still have the government of monarchy, and I get +2 diplomatic favor for each turn for having Renaissance walls. So I want to get Renaissance walls pretty much everywhere to ensure that I get those up. Additionally, this pike and shot, I think, was going here. There's a barbarian encampment up here that we still haven't taken care of, and I want to kind of take care of that. Additionally, I need to look at any of my heroes that I want to get back. So who do I have? Let's see. Ooh, I can also purchase these things with faith. I forgot about that. So Himiko is one I could get. I could get a university in there. I think Sinbad's the other. And Anansi. Anansi might be a good one to do as well. Let's see here. Let's see. Do I want to use with my faith? Do I actually want to purchase these things over here, though? That actually might be a good play. Also, I need to look throughout my empire and see if there's anywhere I can build any national parks, because I do have the ability to get naturalists now, so maybe getting up a national park or two would be pretty sweet as well. So definitely not up here. Not too many places that I could. My empire's, since it's this type of map, there's not too many places for all of that stuff. So it does not look like it, but that is quite all right. I could maybe do something down here. I need to still settle a city down here so I can get these truffles online. But apart from that, I don't think there's anywhere else. They have tons of land that has great appeal. They should have national parks up the wazoo. So does Brazil. Look at all that appeal. Then you have Genghis Khan, who has very negative appeal. And then Egypt, that's not too bad. Okay, well, national parks are not going to be for us then. That is fine. Let's go on to the next turn. Alright, in this city here, I do think I'm going to be purchasing University and the Archaeology Museum, just because I do want to get a couple archaeologists just to get these antiquity sites. That gives us a little extra culture and tourism, so Mansa Musa doesn't get a tourism victory over us. Actually, I think it's Pachacuti who could get a cultural victory over us, so we want to make sure he doesn't get that. So we'll buy a university as well as the Archaeologist Museum. And then in this city, I think I can buy something as well. I might have just enough. Oh, nope, 580, so I need a little bit more. So next turn, I'll be able to purchase that. Alright, now I have 2 envoys to send. I think I'm going to put one into Rapa Nui because I do have Kilwa Kasani, which gives me a 15% boost in all my cities for culture, because I own 2 city-states of the same type. So we're going to be going that so we can get both of those. And then I'm also going to maybe put one into one of these religious city-states to maybe get one of those up. I think this one has 9, so we'll put one in there. And then we still want to continue moving with our pike and shot. There's some musketmen. That's a major defeat, so I'll move away. That's going to be unfortunate. I don't think we're going to be able to do much against those guys. I need a couple more units up here. Speaking of which, could I buy something? I can move this crossbowman out, and what could I buy in here to help out as well? Could do another pike and shot, potentially. That might not be bad. Yeah, let's do that. Another pike and shot. Cool. Now I have 1,200 gold. Let's go ahead and see if anything needs to buy anything. Over here, we could do the Maori. Let's go ahead and do that. And from there, we're getting some theater square festivals online, theater squares as well as walls in some of our areas to make sure we got those Renaissance walls up. Like up here in our Petra City, we're going to get those up. That'll be very nice. All right, now we can get our, I think, maybe first great merchant of the game. Just gives us +1 diplomatic visibility with all civilizations. Ooh. I definitely want him. My debate is I do have Corporations Monopolies game mode on. Do I want to use him somewhere to make a corporation? And that I'm not very sure of. It would be really nice to do that, but that diplomatic visibility would be super helpful. Let's go ahead and look. I think diplomatic visibility gives you some more, gives you a higher alliance with them. And then I'm not sure what else it gives you in terms of diplomatic favor per turn. Let's see. I don't know where that screen's at. Let me look for it real quick. All right, looking at diplomatic visibility and gossip, it doesn't seem like this. I can use this to go ahead and get any diplomatic favor. I thought there was a thing that gives you diplo favor, but it does not. I thought maybe something with alliance, but I don't think it is. I think just having an alliance gives you diplomatic favor. When I have top secret with a society, I can go ahead and look at their city details, but that I really don't need. Per se. Like currently with the Zulu, I am at, let's see, where is it? Gossip would be under this tile. And I don't have, what level do I have with them? Our relationship level 2. Okay, yeah. Not top secret, but that is fine. I really don't think I need that, but getting a monopoly would be really nice. And what do I want to do with that? Let's go ahead and look at the, not that tab, I want to look at global resources. Let's see, what do I have a monopoly on the most of? So, nothing there. Mansa Musa has a lot of control over a lot of things there. Truffles, I have 45% control. Do I have anything higher than that? 11%? No, actually. Mansa Musa has a ton. So maybe getting a corporation would be super helpful in like truffles. And yeah, I think I might go ahead and do that. So I might come down here and get on the truffles next turn and do that. Continue to get Renaissance walls in our areas, as well as, oh, maybe I can get a harbor in here. Maybe a campus would be helpful too, or a theater square. Theater square would be pretty nice. Just for the ability to keep getting up culture stuff as well, just in case we needed to resort to a culture win instead. So, do I want to sacrifice one of these tiles though? I don't think so. I think I might actually just go for one of this +2 here and settle for that. I don't need too much of a bonus there for those things. And this guy's going to move back onto the woods tile because wood tiles are technically defensive terrain. You get a defense modifier of 3 right there, as you can see in the middle, so that this guy attacking into me has to is going at a disadvantage, which would be nice, as well as in range of my crossbowmen and my other pike and shot. All right, we're going to get that Truffles Corporation online and going. What should we call it? Monocorp Truffles Assimilated. Ooh, I actually kind of like that name. Let's generate that. That's what it named it. Very cool. That gives us 5 food, 11 production, and 6 gold per turn. And then in this city, I can go ahead and actually do create a Truffles product. And to get that though, no available building space to build that. I have to get the gilded. No, I have to get the stock exchange. So do I actually have enough gold? No, but next turn I do have enough gold to get that stock exchange. So we'll go ahead and start doing that next turn. I also lost suzerainty of Rapa Nui. We'll wait till we get another envoy and pop some more into that so we can get that back. Additionally, I probably need to get a builder right over here to get these pearls online, because that would be nice as well throughout my empire, because I think not many people have copies of pearls. So let's go ahead and buy that builder real quick. It'll put a slight delay on that stock exchange, but that's fine because I'm building a neighborhood in there right now. All right, now we have enough gold to go ahead and buy the stock exchange in here. And I think what we're going to go ahead and do, 15 turns for that. I think I'm going to continue building the neighborhood and then immediately queue up one of those, creating a new product, because I think we have the ability to get I can get 3 of those specialty products, which would be pretty nice. In this city over here, let's see, make sure we have all of that. We just finished the harbor in here, so we want to go ahead and get a lighthouse. A zoo would be pretty nice as well. That gives us some extra amenities. Let's go ahead and start working on that zoo, because we are having some amenity problems throughout our empire. And now I'm also going to purchase I think, art museum with our faith here, to ensure that we can get some culture and start working on some great people for those kind of things, because I don't have the ability to get great writers, but I can already get things like great artists and things of that nature. I'm not earning too many, but no one else is earning a lot either. Actually, surprisingly, Brazil isn't earning any, which, surprisingly, Brazil usually earns quite a few. I'm just kind of surprised by that. So, good to note about that. We are earning some great musician points. Not many other people are earning that. We are earning 3 per turn. So, good to note there. And any other great people we need to look at? Not particularly. Incas and Mali are going to town on those great merchants, which is kind of unfortunate. Another thing we need to look out for is the great scientists as well. Make sure no one's going to win a scientific victory over us. All right, we're getting our first. Is that our first copy of pearls? It very well might be. Let's go ahead and see. Does anyone else have pearls? It does not look like it. So that would be a good monopoly for us to get. Okay, we're going to get one here, and we have one here. Let's go ahead and search using this to see pearls and see where else they are on the map. There's 14 results. Oof. And a lot of them are near our empire, which is pretty nice, and not in any other spots. Not any other cities can get to them very readily. Okay, so they do have 1 copy. Okay, good to note. We could go ahead and steal that if we wanted, though. As well as Brazil, we could also steal, because we are allied with them, so we can't do that quite yet. But, yeah, good to note. Now, I have a unique ability to actually build the Great Zimbabwe here. It's going to take out a pretty good production tile, which is unfortunate, but it'd be pretty good to get, as this is a unique wonder that not many people can get, and I can get a plus, your trade routes to the city get +2 gold for every bonus resources within 3 tiles of the city, and then I get +1 trade route capacity. I think that'd be pretty nice to get, but before that, I think I'm going to go ahead and get the water park up, because getting that in 5 turns would be helpful, because I do have some negative amenities, and I need to get that up. So currently, I'm skipping a lot of turns with commentary. A lot of it is just getting up things like the walls, or things like a zoo, neighborhood, water parks, things like my shipyard, theater square, things that really aren't too many things to talk about, like more theater squares getting up, more water parks, more theater square, and ancient walls. So not a whole lot to talk about in these turns. I kind of am in this zone where I'm kind of waiting for the next World Congress, so that I can make sure that I get some more diplomatic victory points. I kind of want to see, hopefully, maybe I can get the next one, which would be really, really good. If I could actually win the next one, and I could actually win the game this next time. I do have almost double the amount of diplo favor from everyone, but I don't think anyone will still send me any. Yeah, no one's going to offer me any, which is kind of unfortunate, but I am earning enough that I am getting enough diplomatic victory points, so I might even be able to edge out and win this one. So in this city of Apango, we were going to go ahead and do the Great Zimbabwe, but I think it's going to be pretty crucial to get things up, like the couple of settlers and traders. Traders, most importantly, because I have 3 trade route slots that I need to get up, so maybe spending some time to getting those. Let's go ahead and do 1, and then maybe pop in the... I can actually buy the Ferris wheel. Let's go ahead and buy the Ferris wheel. Pop in a trader. And then we're going to queue up, I think, in the Great Zimbabwe after that. Getting one of those traders up will be good, and then I can get another trader in a different city. Like over here, maybe. No, I still think I probably need to get some more amenities in the city, but also getting up the market would be good to give us extra trade routes. Let's spend... Yeah, let's do that, but let's also get the monument up, because that'll give us a little bit of culture, and monuments are good in our empire. Over here, I think I could do something... I could build the Panama Canal. I don't really think I need to do that, though. That's not going to really help out. So, in here, I'm going to be spending things on traders, builders, and another trader to get that third trader up, and then another builder. So that will just help the empire. I'll send that builder across. That way he can improve things across our empire. All right, there's a caravel in the city of Apango. We need to kind of take that out. I don't have a naval army. I meant to get that a long time ago. Never really did, which is kind of unfortunate. So I'm just gonna have to shoot it down with this guy here, with the city there, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what we have to do. In here, it would probably be good to get the sewer up so I'm not limited on growth, and then going for the Renaissance walls, and then maybe going up for the Ferris wheel after that to give a little bit more amenities and tourism. Alright, we're going to be getting our pearls industry online. That'll give us 3 food, 3 production, and 1 gold, and give us bonus faith in the city. Perfect, and I think I probably have a monopoly on that, which would be pretty nice. Let's go ahead and make sure that that is the case. Where is pearls? Pearls, I control 21%. I need to get rid of Genghis Khan's. So what I'm going to do is get Anansi from our capital here once I have 1600 faith, and go ahead and take that over from them, which is right over here. So make sure that they can't use it at all. And we'll have a monopoly there, which will be pretty freaking sweet. Alright, now we do know we have some issues with amenities, so what I'm actually going to do is actually purchase some from Mansa Musa here using salt, because I don't have salt, silk, I don't have tea, and I do have amber. What else do they have that I do not have? That's the only things they have duplicates of that I can actually trade for. So if I trade them some aluminum, it would only take like 6 aluminum for that. So let's go ahead and do that, and hopefully that'll help out our empire. So we were at -2 for a lot of ours. Let's go ahead and see -1, -1, -1 now, which is a lot better. Some still -2s and -1s. Okay, good to note. Yeah, we need to get more luxuries, and I don't think I have any unique ones, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and actually see. Did anyone get Maui? Claimed by Mansa Musa. That's why he probably has all those monopolies. Alright, Anansi, you're going to be helpful. We need to wait for you. And then actually, how many turns do I have until I'm not allied? 5 turns with Mansa Musa. So maybe once I get Anansi, I go ahead and take those pearls away, and then I go to Mansa Musa and take some of his unique things away, like the... probably not the silk. Let's see. Let's see what resources he has that we want to steal. So we'd want to steal the cotton, we'd want to steal the olives, silver, and furs are the main things. Silk I can't really do anything about, but that's okay. There is capitalism. We can now get shopping malls with for our neighborhoods. Okay, Sean Bean, stop talking. Alright, so you can get +4 tourism, get some gold, as well as amenities when powered, which would be really cool. We can get 2 amenities from each one of them. So getting those throughout our empire would be nice wherever I have neighborhoods. So like over here in this city, I can get a shopping mall here soon. And where else do I have neighborhoods? I'm not exactly sure, but I can get a couple of those online, and that'll be helpful for getting up yeah, those lovely amenities. I think, nope, that's a theater square. Where? I think I have a neighborhood here. Yeah, I have a neighborhood over here. Yeah, getting those would help out with tons of amenities. Alright, we have 2 turns till the next World Congress, which is actually pretty sweet. And then we can ensure that we have a delicious, maybe get some diplomatic victory points and maybe win this sucker. I have over 1,000 diplomatic victory points, which I should potentially be able to... I probably won't be able to beat out the other AI, but I might be able to vote that I get very, very close to another diplomatic victory. Alright, currently I have enough faith now to go ahead and get Anansi back. And I think that's what I'm going to do and send him straight over. I think... Let's see. Let's look at the resources. I want to get rid of some of his tobacco. I want to get rid of these monopolies and things like that from Mansa Musa. I just don't want him to have that stuff. I don't have enough charges, so I think I need to send it straight over to Mansa Musa, and that's about it. Tea. Do I have the ability to find some tea in my empire? It says I have it in my empire. No, I don't have it close. I don't know why it had me listed as in there. I think it's because I stole some tea from him because he had some copies and I used it for my luxuries. Let's see. What else do I want? So Anansi, I'm going to go ahead and send you, especially to get those pearls right here. And I might send you just to ravage Genghis Khan's land here soon, because I think when is our alliance ending? In 4 turns. It's perfect. I'm going to continue to get Renaissance walls so I can get a little extra Diplo favor per turn. Alright, here is the World Congress. We have 1,132. Let's see. 20% population. This one's kind of a toss-up. Global Treaty. Oof. This is kind of a toss-up too. Man. This is going to be a hard one to win, I think. So, what I think is let's see, how many can I vote into one thing? So I can vote 15 votes into one thing. So maybe I put 6 into choosing myself here. Banning the type of this building. Let's do that. Let's do coal power plants. Let's put 6 into that. And then how many can I put into this? I can put 13. Do I think people are going to vote me down for this? So, Genghis Khan has 631. So they can put in almost 13 to this. So as well as Mansa Musa, which you have 23 grievances against that leader. So if I lowered these two, I might be able to do that. But then I'd be using all my diplomatic victory points. Let's see. This automatically is a 1. I'm not... Yeah, that's automatically happening. That would be 60... Or do I vote against for myself to lose diplomatic victory points no matter what? And then I'm losing 2, but I gain 1. That could be the play too. 13 votes is a lot, but if each person votes, so how many votes is 4? So 60 is 4. So almost everyone could have put at least 4 votes. So this isn't going to work for me. So I'm going to vote myself. I'm going to vote myself for sure, because everyone's going to be voting for me anyway. So I'll lose 2, but gain 1 for choosing this correctly. And then these 2, hopefully, I'll just get. So maybe I put 1 more into each. Maybe 1 more. There we go. I think I can win this. So I get +1, +1, -1. So I get +1, +1, -1. So I'd get 1. I'd only get 1 diplomatic. I can only get 1 diplomatic victory point out of this, which is kind of unfortunate. But I think this is the best choice here. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this going. Please, please, please. Okay, Coupe, yeah, got that. Coal power plant, past that. Loses 2 diplomatic victory points, but I also gain 1. So let's see. I think everyone voted me for losing. Yeah, everyone did. I would have lost that by a landslide. I would have not had enough votes. Let's see, who voted this stuff? Like, no one did this, so I can easily win those. Okay, good to note. So, let's go ahead and see. I have how many diplomatic victory points? I've awarded 1 diplomatic victory point. Okay, so that is good. I'm not losing some, which is excellent. Meaning, I did have a city that was losing loyalty. Where was that? Can't be this one, right? It's not changing. Where would it be changing? Loyalty issues. Would it be this one? Ah, it would be this one because I need to get a Christina. I need to get a friendship back with you. Let's go ahead and do these things. If there's anything of note here, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, I'm just going to be doing these trades as normal. If you guys want to know what I'm doing for these trades, essentially what I'm doing is I'm just getting open borders and I'm getting the alliances back, as well as checking to make sure any strategic resources I trade to them that they don't have, as well as any bonus luxury resources that they don't have. I will trade to them like this and get some good gold per turn, and making sure I choose my alliances appropriately. Like Mansa Musa is one that I don't want to get an alliance with, as well as Genghis Khan, because both of those have luxury resources I want to steal, and Anansi cannot steal resources from your allies, so I want to make sure that I don't get alliances with them. Alright, now we have 9 turns until the next era. We have to get out of this Dark Age. We will be having a couple trade routes finish up here, so I think we will be just fine and dandy to get a normal age. Not the heroic age that we are wanting, but that is completely fine. We are also getting this Alcazar because it has some plus 2 production as well. Not 2 production, 2 science and 2 culture, which is pretty good. And we get some extra tourism from it, which we need to kind of look at our tourism, make sure we're not going to lose here. We are gaining some nice and steadily, so that is fine and dandy. And we are keeping them from getting some as well. We need to get more. That way Pachacuti doesn't catch up to us and own a ton of them. We are not getting anything from monopolies quite yet, but that's because we don't have any monopolies. And this rebellion's going to switch over because we just did get our cultural victory here, so I think next turn it'll pop over and not be an issue. We do not want this friendship. No one stop asking for now, and then I might ask for you. I might ask you for some later. You're wanting iron and horses for 9 gold per turn. That is a sweet deal. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's make sure. Okay, yeah, full loyalty on this city, so that is good. Also, I do have. This city's losing loyalty? Okay, interesting. I do have an annoying submarine from the barbarians, or battleship from the barbarians, annoying me here. I'm going to be able to take it out this next turn, but it has ravaged our building of the Great Zimbabwe, which is unfortunate. Alright, we're also going to get a copy of the tobacco here. We're going to get a nice industry here, get plus 2 food, plus 2 production, and plus 1 gold. Boom, that'll help us out. Alright, we're stealing the copy of pearls from the Mongolians here. Boom, got that. Get 200 science and 200 culture. Perfect. And now we want to see what else we want to steal from them. They do have some extra, I think, luxury resources we might want to steal. But I think I might actually go over to Mansa Musa. He's pretty far away from me, though. That's the only thing. And I only have 24 turns. So let's go ahead and make sure next turn that we have enough time to get over there. We're also going to be in Opango going ahead and getting the lighthouse repairs before we start working on the Great Zimbabwe again. And then probably the shipyard as well to make sure that we have that extra production to make that quicker. Because otherwise we're going to be a world hurt there. Okay, so it would take me about 12 turns to go over to Mansa Musa's land, and I think that's very much worth it. Like, I can take out this tea and things like that, so I think that's my next move with Anansi, and try to take out as much as I can of his infrastructure to make sure that he does not have all these monopolies, because he has quite a bit of tea. I want to get rid of that, so there's 3 copies right here I can take rid of. There's another one there that I can take rid of, and then I can also maybe, so I think I only have 5 charges, so I can get rid of all of his tea. Or I could go try to find all his monopolies that I can take care of as well. That might be a better play. There is computers. Now we can get flood barriers if we ever need to, as well as our great work, pig snut truffles. There we go. See that great work. We're getting tourism and 6 gold and plus 25% gold for all in that. Getting 25% gold in that city, which is pretty nice. All right, there's ideology. So a lot of our cards went obsolete there. So things like limes have gone away, so we're not building those walls as quickly. Veterancy is still good, but maybe military research. That way we can get some extra science for that. Additionally, what we could do is... Actually, where is... I don't have that card. What am I looking for? No, nothing over here. I could do 5-year plan. Let's see, is that the best one I would want here? Additionally, I could do economic union. Jeez, that was hard to say. Wieselbakken is good, but maybe instead I do something like gunboat diplomacy, which is nice. And then maybe I pop that in my diplomatic. And then should I do Grand Opera? Let's go ahead and look at everything. Empire, using the Empire lens, you can see across your Empire which has the plus more than +3 or anything like that. So I don't think I have too many theater squares that have more than +3 actually. So Grand Opera is not going to be very helpful for us, unfortunately. So yeah, no, that's going to be not great at all. So let's instead go ahead and choose. Oh, I need to pop those back in. So in here we did military research. We did 5-year plan, as well as economic union. Cool. And then I could do aesthetics instead of Grand Opera, and that might be a good play too. Instead of skyscrapers, that might be good. It gives us extra culture, because I don't think any public works. And then we wanted in here gunboat diplomacy, which is very nice. Excellent, excellent. And I don't think we need anything else. That should be good. Is there anything else I want in here? Maybe I am in the... Maybe I don't... instead of Whistleblanket, I go for Great Artist for the rock band thing. It's not going to be very great, but I might get the Nobel Peace Prize for this and get the rock band stuff so that... Pachacuti can't get it, because Pachacuti is going for a culture victory, it seems. Yeah, so I might want to go ahead and try to get that as well. Diplomatic, I'm 17. And now, next Congress is in 22 turns. I need to get, and I also need one more turn until I get this era score, so I need to make sure, let's see, trade routes. Is any of them ending now? No. So I need to get 1 era score. How am I going to do that? What can I purchase to get an era score there? Would a frigate or a caravel? I don't think those would. Maybe a privateer. I don't think I purchased a privateer yet. I don't want to waste my gold on that though. I don't know if there's anything that would guarantee me one unit-wise. I don't think it matters where I would buy it. Ferris wheel, no. Gilded vault, no. Yeah, not much in the ways that would actually get me era score, I don't think. Which is rather unfortunate. So I think trying a privateer is our best bet. Having a privateer is not bad at all. Yeah, I'm not seeing... I think the privateer is the way to go. So let's go ahead and see if that gives us era score. Does not. Unfortunate. I might be in another Dark Age, which is kind of bad. I was not expecting that. Kind of wasn't planning for that. I was hoping to passively get it through my trade routes, but my trade routes are taking way too long. That is unfortunate. I have a ton of them, so I'm really surprised about that. Anyways, I could do a devotion. Is there anything else I need to do? I could get an aquarium. If I had enough gold for that, that would have been fine, but I did not. I needed a little bit extra, which is unfortunate. So in this city, Let's go for a gilded vault. That way I can get an extra trade route. And this guy, you're going to go ahead and get this fishery online. This guy's just going around and getting us additional infrastructure in our lands that we haven't already gotten. You can go ahead and attack into here. And this builder doesn't have any movement. Oh, because we moved here this last turn. I forgot about that. So I might be in another Dark Age, which is really unfortunate. I should not have a Dark Age here. Drat. Drat. Golden Age would have been perfect. Normal Age would have been fine. Then again, I'm not going to have that much loss. I really needed to get a Heroic Age, which would have been great, but unfortunately I did not. Let's go ahead and do Heartbeat of Steam. I think that's the only one we're really going to get. And then we're going to choose our next research. I haven't done really well in either culture or science this game. I've been kind of just skirting by for this diplomacy win, unfortunately. I should have done a lot better, but I haven't really been putting a lot into my infrastructure. I've been just trying to get up things that give me Diplo favor, or give me the diplomatic victory. So, kind of bad on my part, but I think we can still skirt this win, which would be really nice. Let's go ahead and get a mine there. And you are going to be coming up here on that crabs tile. We have a privateer. You just go ahead and automate explore, my friend. There's some ivory up there. Does anyone else have ivory? So it appears that's the only copy of ivory. So I might actually want to send a settler up there. So I might queue up a settler somewhere and send it up there. Maybe just right up here. After I get the entertainment complex here, go ahead and get a settler and send it right there on that ivory. And I could have a monopoly on it, which would be pretty neat. Alright, we just got sports media. That means we can actually plug in the sports media card. Gives us plus 100% theater square adjacency bonuses, plus stadiums generate plus 1 amenities. So hopefully we can get some stadiums online and give us some extra amenities. We've also had a major flood here, so we're actually going to have to repair some of our stuff, like getting up, repairing the theater square and commercial hub, unfortunately, and then maybe buying a stadium over here, which actually we can do right now. That gives us tons of amenities. Boom, look at that. It gives us some nice air score as well. And it also gives amenities to these other cities as well. I think that'll... will it populate this turn? Yeah. So now these are all +2, which is... Well, that's -1. Will it update? Yeah, it will. Okay, so that's +2 as well. And this city's +4. Excellent. Excellent. We are finally getting to the point where we are out of our amenity issue. For our next civic, we need to try to figure out what we want to go for next. Over here is a diplomatic victory point in one of these cards over here. I think it's this one. So let's go ahead and start working our way up there. We could get democracy, but I actually think having in the current government we have is actually the better play, because we have +2 diplomatic victory points for every Renaissance walls. Almost every single one of our things we are getting Renaissance walls from. So plus 26 extra diplomatic favor just from having our walls, which is pretty good for getting this diplomatic win. Alright, in this city we have net neutral amenities, so let's go ahead and actually... I think going the Maori, the stadium, and then an art museum would be really good. Alright, we're also going to be founding a city right here. The main purpose for this city is to get these pearls online. There's 2 copies of pearls here that we want to go ahead and try to get as quickly as possible. We are going to be getting those. We'll buy these tiles now, and then next turn, a couple turns, we'll get those online. And over here, I think getting up a harbor is a necessary thing. A nice +4 there. Let's go. And then, yeah, this city's just going to not be really used for much except for just those pearls. Alright, we actually have our first great artist over here. We have some landscapes going into this city here. And we still have some barbarian issues. We're going to be taking care of that real quick. And hopefully I can get this guy to take that barbarian encampment out. Still 14 turns till the next World Congress. And I'm doing pretty okay, I think. Diplomatic victory points. This is going to be pretty hard, though. I need to get... There's two diplomatic victory points that I can get in the tech trees. So I really need to amp that stuff up, as well as the civic tree. I think it's in this tile right here. Alright, now we have Anansi over in Mansa Musa's land, but I only have 9 turns left and I have 5 charges. So I'm going to be doing stuff like getting the furs out of here, as well as the jade. And here's the silver. I think this is where he used Maui, so we can go ahead and get those offline, and we know those are the big ones we want to get away from him. And that'll boost us as well, give us some extra science and culture. Additionally, we have over 2,000 faith, so I think we can actually go ahead and purchase some things over here if we really wanted to. Like I could purchase the research lab. Bam, there we go. And I think I also have the ability to get Himiko back for 1,000 faith, and I might use her to go ahead and make sure that I can get suzerainty of some things that I've lost suzerainty to, like Rapa Nui or Geneva. Geneva, where are you at? I honestly lost where Geneva was. Where are you, Geneva? Geneva. There they are. So I'll send her right over there. Perfect. That way we can get Geneva back, and then maybe get Rapa Nui, and there are some religious city-states I really don't care too much about, but Geneva's a really good one for extra science per turn. Alright, Nancy, now we're going to go ahead and steal their jade. Boom. Get the boost for rifling. Next, I think we're going to be stealing the silver. And then what else do they have monopolies on? We just got their jade. Silver is their next one, as well as something like cotton. Cotton is another one. Let's see if we can find where their cotton is and go ahead and take that out as well. There it is. So we can go ahead and do that as well. And I think I have enough turns for that. Stealing the silver next, getting rid of that monopoly, and then immediately moving to this cotton. Alright, since we only have 5 turns with Anansi left, I think I'm going to go ahead and take this rice as well. Get them a little bit less food per turn, and then take this cotton very last. And that'll be some good uses out of Anansi there. Now it's only a 2 food tile, which is pretty nice. Alright, so Anansi's last turn here, well, not the last turn, but the last charge here is going to be used on that cotton. Get rid of that. I also found some new sources of oil. I have to research plastic to get that. Still have some amenity issues in some of my cities, but I should be able to get some water parks up and stuff like that to help out. Alright, Himiko is over in Geneva. I'm going to pop her very close and then use Himiko's charm. Get a couple extra envoys in there. I need, how many more? I need 2 more to get suzerainty, and I'm going to pop in a couple extra just in case as well. There is Great Zimbabwe.
Besides what he had given her out of his royal bounty. So she turned and went to her own country, she and her servants.
Excellent. So that gives us an extra trade route. It's just a wonder. Just fun to build. Nothing of great consequence we get from it, but pretty neat. I do have tons of gold in the bank, so I'm gonna get things like the Gilded Vault. That gives me additional trade routes. As well as maybe purchasing up a couple traders. Also, I need to get a stadium. That will give me some luxury amenities in cities like this. Give me a nice +2. I'm repairing my lighthouse. What else do I need to purchase? I could purchase research labs. That's not going to help me out too much. It could help me out a little bit and get extra science so that I can get to that victory point that's in the tech tree. So let's actually do that. I think that's going to be worth it in the long run. Alright, I do have the ability to get another great merchant. We're going to go ahead and recruit that. And now I need to debate whether I want to do another corporations item, or if I want to go ahead and use this charge. It gives me cosmetics, which gives me +4 amenities. But I think, let's go ahead and look around my cities. -2, +1. I think I'm net neutral in most of mine, so I don't know if I really need amenities. And I think with some upcoming cards and stuff, I don't need that as well. So maybe getting up the Pearls corporation would be better. So if I look here, what do I have? I have 36% of Pearls. Is there anything I have monopoly of? I don't think so. No, I do not. That is fine. I have controls 50% of spices. I definitely want to get up. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the pearls. I have 36% control. Let's go ahead and do that. So right there, perfect. All right, getting Himiko, we're going to pop one more in here, and boom, we got Suzerainty Bank of Geneva, meaning that we are getting 15% extra science when we are not at war with anyone, which is right now. And that'll help us boost us through the tech tree here so that we can get to that victory point that's in this tech tree. And I believe it's in this one. I could be wrong, though, but I'm pretty sure it's in that one. All right, and I think I'm going to put a couple extra charges into Geneva here just with Himiko's charge. Gives us extra faith. Additionally, Mansa, now that I have taken out some of his things, I'm going to go ahead and make him my friend again and get an alliance. An economic alliance sounds good to me. You'll pay me quite a handsome amount of stuff, so how much would you give me? 160 gold? That's good by me. And then would you give me any Diplo favor? No, no one's going to give me Diplo favor. Figured as much. Do you have anything else that I would want? Maybe some genes? What would it take? 1 gold per turn? Not bad. Anything else extra that you have that I don't? Nope. Okay, good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, trade route. Go ahead and do this for gold. We're going to be spending gold throughout our empire every single turn. So like in here, we could get a stock exchange pretty readily. Let's go ahead and do that. Or do I want the sanctuary? No, let's do stock exchange. That gives us extra gold, gives us some extra not bonus resources, gives us extra era score. Also, World Congress in 2 turns. Hopefully, we might be able to win this in 2 turn. In that 2 turn too. Additionally, I'm building Bolshoi Theater. I also started to do Eiffel Tower. I doubt I'm gonna get it, but might as well do it for the heck of it. And additionally, nothing else I'm really building. This city is coming along okay, not great. You got the pearls online, got the fish tile online, and it's still continuing its harbor. Nothing really going on with that. I did research steel, so I can't build any more Renaissance walls, but I'm still earning extra 28 from my government, which is pretty freaking sweet if you ask me. All right, and I did win the Nobel Prize in Literature. I got 1,347 compared to everyone else. That means rock bands are easier for me to purchase and everything like that, which is pretty neat. And Anansi has expired as well, giving us did not give us a relic. I don't think we had any great work spots for that, which is quite all right. Actually, I did. Oh, but that's for Himiko? Yeah, so if Himiko dies again, I can do that. So there's Anansi and Sinbad's. So I have one more for one other hero relic. All right, this great merchant, we're going to go over here and make a nice corporation on the pearls. Void Tech Pearls Limited. Let's go ahead and do that. That is completely fine by me. Perfect. And then I'm working on Theater Square festivals in here. I don't really need to do that anymore. I might continue this one and then work on the Pearls Corporation thing. That seems pretty neat to me. Himiko, yeah, let's go put in a couple charges in there. We got some extra faith for that. And then we can use that faith over in these cities that have Sikhism to go ahead and get things like the broadcast center really quickly. And I can get another one right over here. Boom, extra culture per turn. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. In this city, we also need to build something else. Let's go ahead and go for the sanctuary. That'll take a couple turns and get that going. All right, World Congress time. We could potentially win this here. Let's see. Set all people equal to someone. Set equal to the player's target. So Christina and Pedro want this. Is there a way? Christina and Pedro. Let's see if I can't do any trading with anyone. Christina and Pedro. Can I see in the resources tab who has uranium? Pachacuti, Mansa Musa, and I do. So maybe Pachacuti. I'm thinking that would be the best thing. I don't know. They have that stuff researched. Let's see if there's any gossip for Pachacuti that would lead me to believe that. He's denounced me, so he's probably not sharing much information, so I don't think I would be able to know that, actually. So, Pedro and Cristino both want this. So, maybe put some into let's see, Pachacuti. Government type gives a wild card policy slot. Let's try to go for monarchy, because that's what we're in. We can put 10 into that. We can put 10 into that, and then I know I'm going to lose this, so I'm only going to put 4 in there. It's not worth putting much more. I kind of want to make sure I get these 2. So let's do this. 11 to each one of these, only 1 into this, and then we'll do this as well. And so I will need to, generating diplomatic favor, I should be able to win this one and get the victory with this here, potentially. So hopefully we can do this. So Pachacuti, set everyone equal to Pachacuti. Wildcard policy, monarchy. Hopefully we can get that, and then vote for myself here. And I think that's going to be good. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully, cross our fingers. Okay, Pachacuti, monarchy 1. Cool. I do lose diplomatic victory points, but I also gain 1 because I chose myself. And then Nobel Peace Prize passed. Perfect. So I get 1 economic victory point, 1 diplomatic victory point from that. So slowly gaining these. But that is actually quite all right, because now I have 18. And I am already ahead of everyone else for this one to get an extra one. So 28 turns for that. So let's see, next World Congress in 30 turns. And all we need to do is make sure that other people aren't going to win in 30 turns, and it does not appear so. Religious victory, we need to watch out for Genghis Khan. Luckily, Christina and Cleopatra have their city in a couple, their civilization in a couple things. Culturally, it's a tie between Pachacuti and Mansa Musa for the most part. And obviously we are winning diplomacy, so I think we are able to win this out. We need to get diplomatic favor per turn, though. That's the main thing. So maybe going around our empire, is there any wonder? None of these can get me anything for diplomatic victory points, unfortunately. Not diplomatic points, diplomatic favor. Suzerainty of some places would help, though. So let's see. In this city, I'm doing that. Where was it need production? Over here. I could do the Golden Gate Bridge. That would give me extra amenities and tourism. Interesting. I think I want to do something else like the universities and stuff, though, instead. All right, I do have an extra wildcard policy slot, so what do I want to plug in here? Maybe plugging in... All right, I'm going to do containment, because I actually think some other government types... Actually, let's go ahead and see here. Let's look at everyone else's other government types. So they are theocracy, monarchy, democracy, theocracy, monarchy, fascism, autocracy, synthetic technocracy. So if I fill that policy slot with containment, I actually will have quite a few envoys in everything. So that will give me even more for all these city-states. And I need to increase these ones here. It'd just be good to have those. I do have some influence points coming in soon. It'd just be nice to get those ones as well. Himiko, go ahead and go to Yerevan. Just get this religious state and pop in some more there. That would be nice. Yerevan, now I have 3. I'm probably not going to get suzerainty, but that is okay. Getting those extra envoys will help with diplomatic favor at least. I'm pretty sure at least. No, it won't. But that's okay. There's a space race. I do have some cards in there I can switch out. So, such as this. I don't really want an integrated space cell, though. So what I'm going to do instead is pop in Levion Mass. Because, no, that's not even worth it, really. Let's see. What do I want to pop in? I'm not sure any of these cards really apply. Veterancy is nice. but the rest of them don't really matter to me. Maybe logistics for builders. That seems fine. Nothing else really makes sense here. Okay, cool. Now, in this city, we do have a caravel. Okay, nice to meet you. Let's go ahead and pop in. What do I need to get here? I need to get diplomatic favor. So how can I get more of that? Is there anything I can do to get more of that? I don't think so. There's nothing that automatically equates to diplomatic favor from that, and except for nope, the Watt can't do it. The Watt could give me science though. I could get additional. I could do campuses to get additional science per turn to increase that. I could do additional theater squares. I could do a neighborhood. I probably need to do a neighborhood here, so let's go ahead and do that. Additionally, we're going to get all my friendships back with Christina and all of them, and also get some gold and stuff from trading them, like my truffles, this. See how much they give me per turn. 49 per turn. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do that. Also, we need that cultural alliance. Otherwise, that one city way up north is going to lose its allegiance to me, which I don't want. So how much gold per turn would you give me for a cultural alliance, Christina? 6 gold per turn. Let's do that. Excellente. And I'm going to go through the rest of my trades. Anything substantial, I'll let you guys know. All right, another cool thing, the Zulu here will take 31 gold to return for our extra amenities, which is be pretty nice. Gives us some good bang for the buck there, and we're going to go ahead and declare friendship and get a... Oh, they don't want to be friends with us anymore. Interesting. Okay, good to know. And Genghis Khan here will actually do a trade deal with us. 5 uranium, 20 aluminum for 17 gold per turn. That's definitely going to take that. And a little while ago, Zulu and the Pedro would not get friendships with me, but now they want it. Ooh, and there's a catastrophic eruption. But yeah, I got those friendships back. It just took a turn for some weird reason. But I'm going to have to get those things back online, so I'm going to have to get a builder over here, unfortunately. Yikes. What's this great person? This is a great admiral. Okay. Grants 1 oil per turn and gives me a free submarine. Actually, that's pretty neat. I like that. Oh, and a great musician. I also have 2 envoys I can send in. Let's go ahead and start doing something like into here. Actually, doing 2 into Bandar Brunei would help us, because that would give us a +4 gold in every bank, shipyard, and consulate, which would be pretty sweet. That gives us 836 gold per turn from that. With this great admiral, I'm actually going to do this mainly because I do want to get up an army of some sort. That way I can ensure that I have the ability to defend myself from the AI for some things. I don't want to be completely defenseless, especially going into the late game. I don't want them to just ravage one of my cities really quick. There is plastics. I have a builder that's going to be building some this oil well here, and additionally I might go ahead and buy some oil tiles over here. That way I can get up submarines and things of that nature, so I can ensure that my cities are well defended going in here into the late game. Additionally, I have some housing issues with some cities. I need to go ahead and get some things like the granary, the sewer. Let's just do monument. I don't think I need the sewer in here quite yet, since I have some time to grow. But let's go ahead and now go around and see if there's anything else I need to buy. There is cultural heritage. Now we can build the 7 Sydney Opera House we have. We unlock shipwrecks and heritage tourism. I don't think heritage tourism is something we really need, just because since we aren't going for a cultural win or tourism win, I'm not too worried about putting that card in. I think the current stuff we have now is great for us. In this city here, we just finished up a builder. Let's go ahead and work on something like an aquarium. We could get that. We're going to probably be a heroic age the next era, which would be really nice. Let's see. If I get a plantation, I actually lose production here. So I don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and get the fisheries online. There's a couple I can get here. Alright, this city, we're settling strictly just for the ivory here. We're going to be getting this builder, making this camp. Ooh, there is a spearman. This is the woods tile, so he can't take that spearman, so that's fine. not too worried. Let's go ahead and over here go for a harbor. Yeah, might as well. All right, and unfortunately, we were trying to build a Golden Gate Bridge here, was not able to be built. That is completely fine. I'm not too worried about that. But what we will do is go ahead and get a gilded vault over here. Additionally, we have the ability to get another another oil well here. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase this tile here and get that online. Offshore oil rig going. All right, quick turn update. I haven't done too much in terms. I'm working on the Bolshoi Theater. Started working on Sydney Opera House, getting things up like an aquariums and stuff. We definitely met our goal for getting a heroic age this time. We're 12 turns away from the Eiffel Tower, which is pretty neat. Not going to really use that for much. And then we are doing pretty well on the Nobel Peace Prize, earning so much more. We'll get a diplomatic victory point, which means we will be one away from winning. And then what we have to do after that is just get one more, and we will have a World Congress here in 19 turns, about the same time the Nobel Peace Prize ends up, and hopefully we can do the same thing like we have been doing before, win the other two, vote for ourselves for the diplomatic losses, and be good to go on a diplomatic win here. Otherwise, I'm just getting up stuff like infrastructure. I'm trying to get the pearls, creating a product here. That'd be pretty cool. As well as just getting things like for amenities for like shopping malls, Ferris wheels, getting those kind of things up to make sure that my empire is nice and happy. There is globalization. Let's see, what did that? E-commerce now has +2 production and +5 gold for each trade route. That's going to be amazing. International Space Station. Do we want to do that? I think these two are great. I actually might do that. That gives us some extra science per turn. Gives us up to 455 science per turn. That's actually phenomenal. Now we can actually go ahead and go for Master Plan with Owls and Minerva if we want. We get +3% of our gold every turn. And then I don't have many spies, so that actually might not be very great for us. That just gives us extra gold. That's about it. So maybe instead I do something like foreign investigator here for Amani. One thing I noted just a little bit ago was that one thing I need to look out for is Pachacuti has researched a lot of things here, and I need to make sure that they are not going to win over here through a science victory. They could launch those exoplanet expeditions pretty quickly because they have a ton of science and culture per turn. So that's something I just need to watch out for and make sure that they do not have it sneak that science win. Hopefully I don't think they can get it in 16 turns, but they might be able to, so I just need to watch that screen. Additionally, something we haven't got online for some reason, I don't know why, is the industry for diamonds. So we're going to actually get extra 25% gold in this city, which will be excellent. So now I'm earning 100, if I focus it, I can own 155 gold per turn just from this one city, which is making up a little bit more than like 15% of my gold per turn just from this one city, which is pretty freaking awesome. All right, I also have two great people this turn. I could do a great scientist here, which would actually not be too bad, as well as a great artist here, Claude Monet. Excellent. I'm gonna pop in Abdus Salam and get a boost for all these nice things here. That way we can get through the technology tree even quicker, which will be nice. See, all those are now boosted. Perfect. All right, sea level has risen, so now I need to start prioritizing some flood barriers in some of my cities. I should have done this a little while ago when I had the opportunity to do it a lot quicker. But it's not going to be too big of a deal. Not many of my cities are going to have too many tiles destroyed from them, which is good. What cities do I need to make sure I have suzerainty of here? That city, I want to trade with Rapa Nui, but I don't have the availability to. So I want to do this one here. This gives me some envoys. Boom, because I have Owls of Minerva. You are popping into this, so we are doing these nice landscapes straight into the city. Perfect. And I have how many turns? I have 3 turns until the next era where I have a nice heroic age. Boom, there is our Night Tide Bubbles. That is our Pearls unique unique thing. It's very neat. I like that a lot, getting that. That gives us extra 50% faith in this city, which I'm not earning much faith at all. Yeah, 11, so getting plus 4.5 from those modifiers, so not too bad. In the city next, do I want to go for another one? Not particularly. The faith doesn't really help me out too much. So instead, what I'm going to go for is maybe I go for what do I go for here? Maybe I go for a couple of either destroyers or submarines or battleships. Let's do a battleship or two. That sounds like a good plan. And here we're going to repair that Ferris wheel. All right, there's the glorious information area with the nice heroic age. Making a dedication here, we are wanting to try to find something that will help us out winning things. So we unlock Eurekas for satellites, nuclear fission, nanotechnology, if in the information area. Earn 100%. Okay, don't really need that. I think the only thing is wish you were. Actually, I can choose a couple things because I have the ability to do that. Let's go ahead and do automation warfare, sky and stars, and wish you were here. We don't have any spies, mainly because I could have done spies for Pachacooty, and I probably should have, looking back at it. But I haven't seen spies be very helpful recently, but I probably should have gotten it this game. Anyways, that means we have a giant death robot in our capital. Boom, have him go explore the world. Have fun, my guy. I do have tons of gold I need to spend as well, so we're going to go ahead and do that by doing things like research labs in a bunch of our cities and things like that to ensure that we can make sure that we have enough science to get to the end of the tree there. There's another city, I think, that has... here, the research lab there. Perfect, and I think there's one over here that I need to do as well. No, not there. There's another campus around here. Ah, here it is. Perfect. I still have tons of gold. Let's see, is there anywhere else that I can get a nice campus stuff from it? No. I didn't build a campus up here, did I? I did not. In either of these places. I need a granary in there. Let's go ahead and buy the basics in here. And then what do I want to buy over here? Let's go for a zoo. Screw it. And then let's go ahead and go for the flood barriers here.
I ought to be jealous.
There's the Eiffel Tower.
She is more famous than I am.
Perfect. We weren't really going for it. Might as well get it while you can, though, am I right? Gives us +1 appeal for all our tiles throughout our lands. So we can go ahead and look back and see if there's anything where we can build a national park. The one thing about this map, though, is there's not many spots to build national parks. There's just not enough land mass everywhere to get national parks in. So I might not have any areas to build national parks, which would be fine. I'm not too concerned about it at all. But looking at the appeal throughout our cities and stuff, they are a lot better now, which is pretty cool. I like it a lot. It looks pretty neat. Always a fun wonder to get, and you get some arrow score from it. All right, now we're on turn 291. Pachacooty is getting close to his launching the exoplanet expedition. We are still at 18 out of 20. We are 3 turns from winning the Nobel Peace Prize, giving us a diplomatic victory point, and we are 5 turns away from the World Congress that I think we will have plenty of Diplo favor to win and be able to get that victory.
Bolshoi Ballet.
Boom, there's the Bolshoi Theater.
A place of magic and enchantment, beauty and romance. Its many
They're
worlds
building on the water
vibrate with graceful dances, glorious music, and sumptuous costumes.
It's very pretty. I love this wonder. It just looks really nice. But yeah, now we got some extra stuff from that. Very, very cool. We also need to repair, the diplomatic quarter. I need to get those flood barriers up, unless that diplomatic quarter is going to go bye-bye. I think it already did it not? Probably already did. Yikes. Maybe I have to build a diplomatic quarter somewhere else now. I don't think I can. But let's go ahead and get the Gilded Vault repaired so that I can have a trade route here. This trader needs to go. Let's go ahead and look for states again. And look, who do I need suzerainty of? Bandar Brunei. Bandar Brunei is where now? Bandar Brunei is right in the middle there. So I want to probably pop it in this city instead. So I want to transfer it to this city and then trade with Bandar Brunei. And boom, there we have suzerainty of Bandar Brunei. Now we have suzerainty of every single city-state in the game. Very nice. I like that a lot. There is satellites. We are winning the Nobel Peace Prize. That will happen this next turn. We're just shooting some barbs up here, getting some experience on this privateer. He's not doing much. The water has risen even more. So that is kind of destroying cities like this. Getting those flood barriers taking a little bit longer. Should have gotten them a lot earlier. But now it's going to take me like 50 turns to get some. I'm also getting those spies I never got before. Because I think I just need to eke out a couple extra turns here just in case. But I think I'm going to be winning this World Congress and winning this Nobel Peace Prize to get the diplomatic win. Boom, there is the Nobel Peace Prize win. We got tons more than anyone else. That gives us extra victory points, gives us one great musician, great scientist, great engineer, great artist, and yeah, so I'm going to have tons of things. Where are those guys at? They're right over here. Perfect. So I'm going to pop you up here, and you are going to go up to the Bolshoi Theater. Pop your great work into there, and you should have one more that you can pop somewhere else. Not sure where that would be, but it's somewhere around here that I can maybe put you. Not sure, though. This sewer, and I need to do the flood barrier instead, because I am not happy with losing all this stuff. Alright, one turn till this World Congress. Mansa Musa wants an economic alliance. Let's go ahead and do that. And I think this World Congress is about to start. Ooh, let's hope we got some good ones. Oh, privateer died. That's fine. Let's go ahead and begin voting. Okay, so let's see here. We have 100% production towards this project, the diplomatic victory, and then a Nobel Peace Prize in physics. Okay, so we can't win a diplomat, and we can't win there. We definitely know that they're going to vote us against us here, so we can just pop in 5 there. Weapons of mass destruction. Let's pop in... Oh, I can pop in a lot. Let's go 10 to Pachacuti. And then 100% project towards this project. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do launch exoplanet expedition and pump that up as much as we can. And hopefully everyone votes for that. And then this is going to happen. We know this is going to happen. This could be the thing that wins us the game. So let's go ahead and just make sure that we're going to get that for sure. Maybe I take some out and put one more into this to make a match with Pachacuti. And is this the one that they're going to choose? I think so. That makes the most sense to me, right? Because if you look here, launch Mars colony, everyone's got it. These guys got it, so I want to launch exoplanet expedition. Both of them have it, so that's what they're probably going to be voting for. Pedro II. So Pedro II very much wants that. What would Pedro II want? So he just wants to launch a satellite, but he hasn't even built a spaceport. So I think this is going to be my best bet, and I might win the diplomatic victory here. So let's see. So this one's going to be pretty close. Do I do one less here and one less here and one extra here? I'm kind of voting. I'm worried about this one the most. Oh, I also need to read this right. 100% production towards this project, or minus 50% project production towards this project. So, yeah, so I selected the right one. So I want to vote in favor for this one because everyone's going to want to... minus towards this project. So this makes it get done faster. So this is what I want. So I will either go net neutral here or I will win with this one, I'm pretty sure. Because this one, I'm sure will happen. This one, I'm sure will happen. And this one for sure will happen. And this will definitely happen. But I don't know how much. I might be able to get either technology or the Civic Diplomatic Victory Point card. So I might be able to win through that. So hopefully this gives us the win, though. Let's go ahead and submit this. Cross our fingers, and let's see, let's hope. There we go, we got the victory. There we go, we did it.
From your earliest desire to live in peace, to the times when you stood against aggression, you have always sought cooperation. You did not do this merely to brighten your own glory, but because dignity belongs to each of us. And in so doing, you have proved that your ancient and eternal commitment to a shared peace will be the foundation of the world of tomorrow.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and look at our graphs and everything like that. Ranking, not very well. That's fine by me, but very, very cool. Yeah, I did not do very well in everything. I kind of skirted by and just did the bare minimum to get a Diplo victory, getting the Statue of Liberty. I could have probably won a little bit quicker if I got the, what's that early wonder? Can't remember what it does, but it gives you two, I can't remember the name of it, but it gives you 2 apostles and 2 diplomatic victory points. That would have been helpful. Let's see. I didn't do well on Era score. Let's look at science. Science I did pretty poor on. Where did I spiked somewhere. Yeah, I spiked towards the end there. Let's go ahead and look at the gold. I did pretty good on gold. And let's see. Let's go ahead and look at culture as well. Culture, I was pretty well at culture. Pachacuti was up there for the most part. I'm surprised Pachacuti didn't run away with it. It didn't seem like he was going for a specific win. And so I think that's why I was able to win there. Wonders constructed, Pachacuti had so many. I completed quite a few there at the end. I almost had right about 9. Yeah, so tons of fun. I had a lot of fun with this game. It was kind of relaxing. I just kind of played the game. Very long one with 292 turns, but still, like, diplomatic games are pretty passive because you're just waiting for those world congresses. So you're kind of just waiting out the AI and making sure that they don't win. So I definitely should have had spies, especially around turn 146, that I could have disabled Pachacuti a little bit more because they didn't like me like the whole game, and I should have been able to use those spies to get extra gold, deteriorate their things, like getting sabotaging their production, sabotaging their not rocketry, spaceports, yeah, and things like that. So. But I would like to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to let me know down from the question of the day, what is your favorite win type? I would love to know your answers and your reasons why. So go ahead and leave that down below. And without further ado, I'm going to let you guys go. And I will catch you in the next series or next update or anything like that. So hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.